Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this V beaded joint panel. I don't know what to call it, but I hope what I called it made sense. I'm going to skip the materials we need. As we all know, we need beads, we need needle thread, and fabric or strip. First of all, with the strip or fabric, you're only identifying the length that you need for the job that you want. So for this one, I used 32 inches, so 32 inches long. So what I did right there was that I used a strip of 34 inches or 35 inches, but please don't use exactly the same strip, make it longer. So this strip generally was actually 2 yards. I just cut it into two equal halves. That is 36, 36, just so that I'll have extras to play with at the end of the day. So, and it was supposed to be 13 inches wide. So what you do is, there are two ways to do it. Put it on a flat surface like this. I put it on that side and 13 inches on the other side. Actually, it's easier on a flat surface, but for whatever reason, I didn't get a flat surface. But I'll tell you different ways to do it. So I measured 13 there. So that's how you're going to do it, the longest, and then you do the V at the bottom. So after I did that, the next thing I tried, I placed it on a table. You can do it on the ground if that's what's comfortable for you. I just put the two strips together and I created the V. So that's what I did right here. Endeavor to measure to make sure that it is long enough. So that's the V right there. And then that's 13 inches across. And then I'll measure where I wanted it to stop. That's 32 inches. So that's where and how it's supposed to be. I'll put my needle on my thread. I'll attach it to the beginning, fix it right there, and make sure that I fix the first part, which is 13 inches, and then fix the bottom and do it all the way down. I did the straight version, so you can check out that video to understand how I did it. But how I'm actually going to do it is right here. So I came here. I'll pin the top first of all. So I'm just putting that one right here. Endeavor to pin it towards the end so that your needle can go in through. Measure from the front of the strip. Don't measure the strip because the strip is not part of the beads. So we're going to be measuring, and from there we'll go all the way to get the 13 inches that we need. So that's where the 13 inches ended right there. So I'll just move this from there and place it downward. Remember I mentioned earlier that it is the wrong side of the strip that should be facing you. I'll explain why later. So now that I've pinned both of them, I put several pins there, but this part is where we're going to start, and this part is where we're going to start. So I just put extras on top for maximum security. So now I have done the 13 inches. I'll go ahead and hold it right there and create the V that I want it to be. So I'll just come right there and create it. I'll hold it together right there and pin it at the bottom. Note that I had already measured it. So what I have here is actually more than 32 inches, but I have to hold that right there so that I can pin it all the way to the top to give us the arrangement that we want, because I don't want to now have to be calculating here and there. So I'll just pin it. Remember to pin at the edge, not close to where the needle is going to go through. So I'm going to be doing that to the top side of the dress. It's at this point I remember that I'm capable of singing annoying songs. I would have sung you an annoying song, but I have decided that no, let me not sing today. So I finished pinning it right there, and this is what it looks like. So this is how I want it to be. So I'm going to be beading it all the way like that up to the top. So let's jump in. Since I pinned it all the way, I'll just remove the first pin right there because we don't want a perfect V. We want the first bead to be about 1 inch or 1.5 inches, depending on what you want. But I used 1 inch. I did not show you where I measured this, so just manage it. So I'm going to be doing that. Now remember to tie the knot at the back of the strip, and then after tying it, you now bring it out on the other side. That's how we do it in front. So we'll go from the front there and stick the needle in from the front. It will come out again at the back. So every activity you're doing is majorly at the back. So I'll do that all the way to the top. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to tie it right there at still the back. After tying it, I'll get a scissors, I'll cut it off, and then I'll go again. That's why I advised that you pin the right side down and the wrong side to face you. I tied it 3 times. You can do it more, you can do it less, but make sure you do it a minimum of 2 times. So that's the first one right there. You see how it looks like? You see it? So there's no tying or knotting in front. So I'll go there, create another knot right there, tie it. I did it the second time, and then I'll put my needle into the front, do the same thing. So I'm going to be doing that all the way to the top, stage by stage. Remember, I already created a V, so it's a matter of just creating it
along the straight lines. Now, the thing about this particular bead is that everybody wants their beads to dangle. Don't worry. By the time we finish making it and it's straight, when we take it off, it will always dangle. And as you're going, it will just naturally dangle. So if you can see right here, it's already dangling.
So that was it, about halfway. This have gone way beyond half, and I was almost towards the finish line. I mentioned earlier about doing it on a flat surface, so I just brought it down towards the waist area so that I'll get the best out of the job. So here it is, finished, looking beautiful, looking attractive. Remember that we'll fix it at the back, so I'm going to be turning it so you see what the front looks like. So it's now up to you to use it however you want to,
Long
on whatever
hair,
outfit you want. I
all
mentioned earlier that you
heels.
can use whatever length you want.
I
You
don't
can
fit
make it
my leg.
shorter
I
to just the
already, I already
blouse,
fit my
you
leg.
can make it longer, you can make it even longer to the bottom part of the
You don't fit
dress.
my leg.
Whatever you
You
want to
put
use
my
it
leg
for,
down.
however you want it, however deep,
And I'll
however
raise it
wide.
up.
It's your choice. Thank you so much for watching my videos. See you in my next one.
Shake it, shake it,
Bye.
shake it, shake it, shake it.
Let's give that effect.